It's week 9 of the 2025 season, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended.
Let's fucking go, boys. Let's get this show on the road.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led out by their first-year quarterback, taken in the 3rd round of this past April's draft.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're going to have those kind of outings in year 1. But the big question, where does he take it?
Come on, boys.
How does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Come
And
on.
take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Come on, get up there. Get up there. Move them chains, boy.
Taken down at the 36. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. The Raiders at 6-2 to start play. And they come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. They've won 6 of their last 8.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their finer performances.
Get up, get up, get up.
They were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bryan.
Come on, man.
Short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
Yes, sir. That's my boy Njoku.
Midfield inside the 45. A curious decision
Move
to go for
them
it, but it
chains,
pays off with a
boy.
1st down.
Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50.
Fucking.
They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
2nd and 9 now.
Ooh, I juked him.
They showed off a
Juked
nice
him.
juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try to run for
Oh my God, get up there.
Boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On fourth down, Bryan. And it's
Oh my God, bro.
Convert,
Why are you running all the way up there?
Try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Darnold. That's complete. Romadunze. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
We're scoreless after one.
Fucking Barkley.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Darnold has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. To throw is Darnold. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now it's Darnold.
Yes, sir. Chop Robinson.
At the midfield stripe.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I think a lot of times when you see sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
Defense coming up. Getting that ball back.
Defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Raiders offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season, and if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Play action. Bryan.
Oh, what's up, baby?
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before
yes,
the
sir.
35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up
4 yards.
4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
That's what's up, baby. Emeka Egbuka.
He's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
First and goal from just inside the 5. Barkley. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Come on, McCoy. What the fuck?
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Another try for Barkley.
Fuck.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Fucking McCoy.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season. He connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Play fake, and it's Darnold.
Fuck.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on,
we get a
boys.
touchdown in this first half after all. It's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold.
Sack, boy.
Brought down a Raiders sack. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Darnold down to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's the Chiefs punter now.
He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
One more go for this offense in the first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, Bryan. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, Bryan. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before break. Bryan.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Come on.
It's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in
Pretty
with
close, not
Jonathan
bad.
Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We've halftime and right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3.
And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two. And they could
Smoke dog, baby.
And the Raiders have got
14-yard sack. Let's go. Puna Ford.
Sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Yes, sir.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw, Darnold.
Get him, get him, get him. Safety.
Into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays.
Leonard Williams, let's go.
2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
Nice. Let's go, boys.
Forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is taken at the 18.
The Raiders offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. They begin with a run.
Oh, shit.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Offense, what the fuck? Come on, guys. Gotta stop this holding shit.
Left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
He dumps it off to Barkley.
Oh.
Getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Yes, sir.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
Let's go, baby.
But not before getting this inside the
Great
25.
fucking yards after
39
catch.
yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bryan. To Barkley.
Come on. Fuck.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, shit.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement.
I was trying to throw behind him. A little bit behind.
Excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
And this one a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Out now the Chiefs.
Come on, boys. One more stop.
Battle again.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh my God. Fuck.
Look at the big man rumble.
Get him.
Finally taken
Shit.
at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Now Darnold.
Wow. Who's covering him? Who the fuck is covering him?
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Smoke dog, baby.
A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. So they kicked it there.
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Bryan. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Come on, man.
Drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. 1 more good rep, and they get off the field.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bryan.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's
Holy fuck.
Incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
Fucking bastard. Fuck, man.
Zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Evan Ingram from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. As back now here on EA Sports. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Bryan. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the...
Let's go, let's go.
Before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw again.
Oh my God, man.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw again. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will have the first.
Let's go, Barkley. Let's go.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Back to throw. Bryan.
What's up, baby? What's up?
Raiders. Chris Godwin from 3 yards out. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it. The 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And now off to the races down the right side.
Oh my God, man.
For a Kansas City touchdown.
Fuck.
Gabriel Davis, 75 yards. And the Chiefs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Son of a bitch.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun, Bryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Again, it's Barkley. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Barkley inside handoff, and he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh my God, Barkley. You fuck.
There, force the ball free, and it's second down.
He's back to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. He'll look to throw.
Out wide, the ball is caught by Godwin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here. You know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Back to throw. And he's across.
Let's go!
It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Let's go, Njoku. What's up?
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This is 1st and 10. One last throw now for Darnold. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
What a fucking game. God damn. 256 yards for Bryan. Barkley 63 yards, 21 attempts. Damn, center McCoy had a callback on holding on Barkley's touchdown. 113 yards for Godwin with a touchdown. Njoku 77 yards and a touchdown.